Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting via a kind suggestion to Dax, To Be a Man. Let's see what he has to say.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Yeah, I know this life can really beat you down. You wanna scream, but you won't make a sound. Got so much weight that you've been holding, but won't show any emotion. As a man that goes unspoken, now we.
Well, that's deep, isn't it? I think more and more I wake up and I see just more awareness and conversation being had around men and their mental health. And I think it's a beautiful thing, because I think that men are fragile, men are human, men have emotions, and men, for the most part, especially older generations, have been taught that none of that matters. Suck it up, go out and do what you have to do. And I can't even fathom what that feels like. You know, as a woman, you're handled a little more fragilely, traditionally in most settings. You're, you know, an emotional being. And I don't know what this man looked like stressing over in his car, but he had to pull it all together, go through the front door, and act like nothing was wrong. And I think that is a lot of men's stories. A lot of people. There are a lot of people, but I think this specifically is talking about men, so that's why I'm talking about men. And to have a song from a man from this perspective, I think is a beautiful thing.
Can't cry when life gets hard. Unconditional loves for women, children, and dogs. We know that we just have to play our parts, and don't nobody give a damn about our broken hearts. Yeah, as a man we gotta pave our way. Our only function is to work and slave. There's no respect for you if you ain't paid. You're disregarded as a human and you can't complain.
I like the little hint of auto-tune that there is on this. I think, you know, a lot of times auto-tune gets a bad rap, but when it's used correctly, I do enjoy it, and I think here it sounds really good.
If you ever make it up and actually reach that place and find a woman that you love and give her your last name, you'll feel the things that you provide is only why she stays. And when you try to explain, you'll say, I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man.
I don't love, but I think it's such an interesting thing that he said. And when you know, finally find that girl and you give her your last name, then you'll be worried that she's only with you for the things you can provide for her, you know? Like, men have insecurities too. Men have worries and concerns too. Wow, what a song.
It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our sun is our horizon, and our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. So they can't let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed. All the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health, then grab that body.
You see, they come back and they're still at war inside their head. That's crazy. Ooh wee. All right, Dax, To Be a Man. Yeah. Wow.
Can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle and ask for help. Try to pull themselves out of hell, then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do it themselves. It's the circle of life. As a man, you provide. They don't know what you're worth till the day that you die, and that's when they start crying. Then move on to a man to confide in. That's why we feel we can't hide ourselves.
Yeah, I think he said, and then move on to a man to confide in. Community is so important, and I think, you know, my husband has like a group of guys that he pretty much grew up with. Like his oldest friend, they went to preschool together, which blows my mind because my oldest friend is from when I was 8, and after that, like high school. But he has all this whole like community of men, and everyone's getting married and having babies, and it's just a beautiful thing to know that he has, you know, like-minded friends that if he needs to get away, he has that, or, you know, he needs to express feelings that I as a woman don't understand, he can express. And I think every person needs that, y'all, but we're talking about men here. I think men really need community. Like, let him go play golf, let him go do this, let him go do that. It's like sometimes they need an outlet, and the reasons why are in this song. It's like there's so much societal pressure, family pressure they put on themselves depending on how they were raised and the way they think, their ideologies and their morals. Like, it's hard out here for men, guys. Not laughing because I think it's a joke. I just think like, wow, like, it, you know, I just think this is such a beautiful song for a man to sing on behalf of other men. How often do we hear that? You know, it's always a love song or a baby, I want you back song, or, you know, this is beautiful.
We don't expect you to understand. We just hope we can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and you don't care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home.
Yeah. Good job, Dax. Good job. He seems, you know, sometimes you can listen to one song or watch one video or, you know, just get one impression and you kind of understand who an artist is and what they stand for. And I think he's made that quite clear, what he stands for. And I think it's beautiful in a world where, you know, people are selling out for music and just making music that they're being told to make, you know, from their labels and all these things. When you have a song that has meaning, life-changing meaning, you know, a woman could hear this song and never even have thought of her husband in this perspective, and it changed the whole family dynamic. It changed generations. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I really love that. Go and have the day you deserve. Peace.